Hey, what's up everybody? It's Phil from Zaid Comics. I am the writer and co-creator of Magic Cop, which is in demand now on Indiegogo, and I am just one half of the two best looking brothers in all of comics. And today we have an unboxing. This has been long awaited here at Zaid Comics. It is a package from Secret Comics, I think they are calling themselves, and writer Nasser Rabadi, estranged comics, ex-comicsgater. I met Nasser at C2E2 this past year, and we hung out there for a little bit, and then he promptly blocked me a few months after that because I was friends with people he didn't like. And yeah, now we have this box from him, and let's take a look inside of it. It's in this nifty mailer. I think it's a Gemini mailer. I know that's what everybody's using. I'm sure I'll be more familiar with that once we start fulfilling Magic Cop. And maybe I could test, recycle this one to test what fits in here. So if for nothing, then we have a little Gemini mailer I could look at. So let's open this up. Unfolds like this. I haven't opened it up yet. I just cut it open. So if oh, there's a Gemini mailer right there. Let's see that. And then opens up from the top. Pretty cool. There is this beautiful. The reason I bought this book really is this Eric Weathers cover, and I'm glad I got that one because look at that. Cool black and white Trixie Cain on the front and the splash of red. Big fan of Eric Weathers. Early on, he helped me with some tips on lettering. Anything else in the box? Doesn't look like it. Pretty cool. And it looks like, let me turn it around here. It looks like, oh, and look at that on the back, the Ethan Van Sciver trading card. Pretty cool. Also black and white. But yeah, Eric helped me with some lettering tips. He sent me over to Blambot, gave me this awesome like map of the do's and do nots on how to letter on Blambot. So guys, check that out. Go to that website. It's a very helpful website if you're looking to letter. But Eric's a great guy. He's always helped me out, supported Magic Cop, and retweeted stuff. And when I saw, like, I really wanted to get something that Nasser was writing because, back then he was a buddy of mine, also a young creator on the scene. He's only like 21. And I had not read anything, and up to this point I still haven't read anything by him except for the Nasser, what was it? The Nasser Authors Studio Writers, Nasser After Dark, whatever they did on that stream. And this will be the first thing I'll have read by him, and really excited that I got the Eric Weathers cover because always awesome to support a friend. And I thought this was so cool, just the splash of color in the background off of this black and white Trixie Cain. Let's open this up. It's in a nice self-adhesive bag. Not my favorites for storing. Because then you have to open it, and then it's it's still sticky. But for shipping, it's probably a really good idea because it's self-adhesive instead of using tape. This is a thick book. Look at this. I like how thick it is. Right off the bat, paper stock. It feels like, I'm not sure, like a card. Like a thick cardstocky magazine. You don't really see this kind of paper used in a lot of comics or even trades. Maybe it's because it's not super thick, but it is pretty thick. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to compare this to other indie stuff that I have. It just feels a little weird and unorthodox to what I'm used to from thicker books like this. So if you take something like well, I wouldn't call this mainstream, but a Eric Powell Albatross Comics book, which seems to be a bit thicker. Let's see if he has numbers on the bottoms of the pages. He doesn't on Trixie Cain, so I can't tell you how many pages it is. But this one has that matte finish. It has a even thicker, so seems, you know, more pro. But this one, yeah, I don't know. This paper seems like it would, I want to say degrade, but that's just me. It's just, I'm not used to it. I haven't felt this. No knock on the book. It's just my first impressions of it. Flipping through, the pages seem good. Nothing. Oh wow, this actually feels almost newsprinty, even though it's not. But flipping through felt different. But when you actually touch the page, it seems almost newsprinty or like a coloring book paper. I just got the awesome coloring book from Passion for Drawing. So look up Passion for Drawing. He has a book called Doom Fate out right now, and a coloring book, Mythar's Menagerie of something something. So contact him if you want an awesome coloring book. But the pages in here kind of feel and remind me off first touch of a coloring book, and it is black and white. So I mean, if you wanted to color this in, I'm sure you could. But yeah, and then there's a big ad on the back, which Comics Wellspring. I think this was a paid-for ad, so him doing media mail is illegal. So Nasser, that's a no-no on your part. I would be careful with that, because if they do open this up and see this big Comics Wellspring ad on the back, they could probably not ship your stuff. So be careful. Any creators that wants to ship media mail, it's probably the cheapest to go for, but you can't have ads on your book, paid for ads. And this seems like one, and I think the Postal Service would probably catch on to that right away. Yeah, let's see what else is in the bag here before we get back to the comic. Again, just a nice bag, and it looks like 2 trading cards. I remember when he put up the video of him having the trading cards. This one is there a back to these? He's got the Secret Comics logo on the back, which I prefer this logo. I told him this logo was really cool, and I'm glad they used that for the cover. A little shushing lady. I like that. And the Trixie Cain Blood Reaper, this is Secret Comics. It has a 2 in the corner. I don't remember, forgive me, who did this art, and I wish he would have put, I think they moved the signature around on here, but I can't find it. I wish they would have put the artist's name on the trading card, because I don't remember. I think this was one of the early covers, like an early bird cover for the campaign. And then, of course, the amazing EVS trading card. There, that is. These are. Let's compare them to an unopened Bigfoot Bill trading card. Bigfoot Bill trading cards are much bigger than these, and these are like a trading card. The material would compared to something that comes in like a toy that you would get at Walmart. It's a flimsy, flexy, glossy stock, but it's good for a trading card that you're going to get in a campaign that's just thrown into the bag that you're not paying any extra for. The thing is, I don't really have any other comparison to go against these with any other trading cards from Indie or Comicsgate Comics, besides the Bigfoot Bill ones that I didn't open. Those ones I'm sure are super premium because he spent a lot of money on those. But this one is really cool. I think Ethan sold the original art already. I know Nasser wanted it, but he sold it. Ethan does beautiful faces and just art in general. This is super, super cool. And I don't know what the 5 means either. I don't know what that means. I did talk to Nasser when we were friends, and he said he was going to throw in that Trixie Cain and Brutus by E.G. Morgis trading card for me, but he hates me now, so that didn't. I wasn't expecting it to be thrown in there. All right, so I want to do a review of the book because it's actually pretty thick. I'm surprised on how thick it is. I don't remember how many pages it was. Like I said, I backed it for that Eric Weathers cover and to support someone I thought who was a buddy. But the pages are looking cool. Like this is a big one that he showed off that I thought was really cool. This weird clown monster guy. So I can give you guys the pitch of the story. It's basically Trixie Cain. Her father was a vampire hunter, and when she was a little girl, she saw her mother get killed by vampires, and she always hated her dad for it. Basically, he is now captured by vampires, and she's the only one that could help him. And the whole premise was, you know, it's the what is she gonna do? Does she hate her father enough to let him die? Which I think we all know that she probably wouldn't, and or there wouldn't be an adventure to the story, or is she gonna go out on an adventure and try to save him? So lots of monsters. Flipping through here, pretty cool art. I think I got a signature on here also. Didn't know that. On the back here, I don't want to give any spoilers, but there's his signature. And some other, I think he showed this on his stream. There's some other covers, or fan art, sorry, I think this is fan arts. Oh no, this is pretty cool. Oh man, yeah, here's some more fan art that I don't think he showed off. This jacked one by Pedro Lara. It's like jacked monster. I remember this one. This one's really, really cool. But this is awesome. Like, it's cool to see people doing things, and even though there was a falling out there, which is unfortunate, this just gets me excited for making my comic and bringing it out to all you guys. So definitely check that out. And you know, Nasser apparently retired from creating comics after this was like his last and third comic. So we'll see if he ever does anything with that again. I don't know if there's a thank you page here. Just looking, skimming through here, there's a lot of publication copyrights by these guys. And shoutouts to Sean Langley, the artist. I will do a review. It will be an unbiased, honest review, just like this unboxing was. Doesn't look like there's any damage to the book. Just kind of weird, like, you know how when you have trades or books, the edges here from being on the shelf get a little funky. You can see that is like that from shipping. And I saw some up here too. And that happens. I don't know if there's a way to prevent that in us shipping these books. But another, again, shout out to Eric Weathers, this book. And check out Eric Weathers' book. It is closing like, man, super soon. I'll probably put this video up today then, because Flying Fortress is closing very soon. He has a lot of really cool prints and pinups by great artists like Kelsey Shannon, Billy Tucci. So check out, if you guys are into military books, adventures mixed with medieval stuff, check out Flying Fortress, because that book is awesome. And check out all the books that that the man Eric Weathers is lettering. He did not letter this book. But yeah, that has been Trixie Cain, Blood Reaper. Look out for the review, probably coming next week. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Leave a comment below if you've heard of the book. What do you think of it? What do you think of its creators? And are you looking forward to my review? If you guys haven't subscribed already, we do comic reviews. We do updates on my comic, which is Magic Cop, and a lot more stuff on this channel. We do streams featuring creators, and upcoming this week, we have a big stream announcing it right now on Wednesday. I think that is, I don't even know what day that is, but Wednesday we'll have Mark Polton, writer of Graveyard Shift, talking about his new book, Sea Dog and Codename Kill Switch. I think that's what it's called. And you know, he's written for Marvel and DC. He's written Hawkman, a bunch of cool stuff. Worked with Rob Liefeld a lot and John Malin. So check that out, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Have you guys heard about Magicop? It is an 88-page graphic novel that my brother and I are creating. I am the writer. He is the artist. It mashes Miami Vice with the monsters and magic of Halloween Town, following Iggy Cromwell, a new magic cop on the scene, a wizard with his partner Wolfman, as they investigate a murder of a mermaid prostitute. So go on over to Indiegogo. We are in demand right now, and we will be for a while. Take a look at the book, and if you can back the book, you'll be getting it full, thick comic with awesome behind-the-scenes cover by Elliot Fernandez for our ash can and a lot of goodies. We are just barreling down the stretch goals, and cannot wait to see what we bring to you guys. So check it out.